So federated cloud, or we can say that cloud federations. इंट्रोडक्शंस हमने देखा था कि व्हाट इज क्लाउड फेडरेशंस और क्लाउड्स ऑफ क्लाउड, दोनों एक ही चीजें हैं, तीनों एक ही चीजें कह सकते हैं, क्लाउड फेडरेशन, फेडरेशंस ऑफ क्लाउड या फिर क्लाउड्स ऑफ क्लाउड. सो हमने ये देखा था इन द प्रीवियस लेक्चर की दैट अ क्लाउड फेडरेशन रिफर टू अनआयोनाइजेशंस ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर, infrastructure and the platform services. Means if we want to access the some services of another, then there we can use the concept of federated cloud. So the combinations of disparate things so that they can act as a federation state data or identity management and making sure all right tools or rules are applied. There are various rules and regulations for making federations. Means making a bond between two persons, making a bond between two organizations. तो अगर हम कोई बॉन्ड किसी के साथ बना रहे हैं, देन देयर आर सम, कुछ आपकी उम्मीदें होंगी, कुछ सामने वाले की उम्मीदें होंगी, दोनों के बीच में एमओयू साइन होगा, मोड ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग साइन होगा, देन वी कैन एक्सेस द सर्विस ऑफ अनदर पर्सन एंड अनदर पर्सन कैन एक्सेस द सर्विसेज ऑफ माइन. So cloud federations refer to the unionizations of software infrastructure and platform services from disparate network that can be accessed by a client. We are the internet, where we are the internet or providing the internet, and the federations of cloud resource is facilitated through network gateway that connect public or external clouds like private or internal cloud owned by a single entity or community cloud owned by a several cooperating entities. ये सारी कहानी है क्लाउड फेडरेशन के बारे में. जो मेन चीज आ रहा है वो मेन चीज हमारा ये है कि व्हाट इज द क्लाउड फेडरेशन स्टैक. इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट हमने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में बहुत कुछ देख लिया था. आज का जो हमारा मेन एजेंडा है इस लेक्चर का, दैट वन इज क्लाउड फेडरेशन स्टैक. So in the cloud federation stack, basically this involve three level, or we can say that this one is a three-layer approach. And these three levels are conceptual level, logical and operational level, and infrastructural level. So in the infrastructure level, we provide the infrastructure. For the logic and for the operations, we are giving logical and operational level. And if we are motivating to another organizations, if we counting the advantages of cloud federations, if we are giving opportunity to other that they can access our services, then all these things come under the concept of conceptual level. Federation model or cloud services provider agreement between the companies, marketing and pricing model. These are all defined under the logical and operational level. So let us see one by one. The first thing is a conceptual level, and under the concept of conceptual level, motivations, advantages, opportunities and obligations come under the concept of conceptual level. So the conceptual level address the challenges in presenting a cloud federation as a favorable solutions with the respect to the use of services leased by a single cloud provider. And in this label, it is important to clearly identify the advantages of either service provider or service consumer in joining a federations and to delineate the new opportunity that a federated environment creates with respect to the single provider solutions. So mainly there are only key four keywords. That one is motivations, advantages, opportunity, and obligation. So conceptual level mein these are the like as this one is a cloud and this one is the business owner, means these are there are three types of business and they want to connect with the help of cloud. So motivations means how I can motivate the third person that they can interact with us with the help of cloud so that I can take advantage of their businesses and that person can take advantage of my business. Second one is the advantages. So what are the advantages if we are using the cloud federations or federated cloud? तो एडवांटेजेस जब तक एक दूसरे को नहीं पता होगा तब तक वो इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेंगे फेडरेशन स्टैक फेडरेट करने के लिए या फिर फेडरेशंस बनाने के लिए. So the elements which are concerned at this level are, first one is the motivations for cloud provider to join federations. सबसे पहले तो हमें मोटिवेट करना है क्लाउड प्रोवाइडर्स को कि आप क्लाउड फेडरेशंस को के लिए ज्वाइन हो. आप ज्वाइन होंगे तभी आप इस बीच में पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं, एक्सेस ले भी सकते हैं, सर्विसेज ले भी सकते हैं और सर्विसेज दे भी सकते हैं. Second one is the motivations for service consumer to leverage a federation. Third one, advantages of providers in licensing their services to other provider. Fourth one is the obligations of provider once they have joined the federations. And most important thing is trust agreement between the providers. If there are trust between the parties, then there will be generated transparency. So trust होना बहुत जरूरी है. So trust agreement between the provider. Next one is the second level is a conceptual logical and operational level. So federations model, cloud service, provider agreement, market and pricing model, service level agreement comes under the concept of logical and operational level. So this level means logical and operational level of a federated cloud identify and address the challenges in the devising a framework that enable the aggregations of provider that belong to different administrative domains within a context of a single overlay infrastructure. Means ये जरूरी नहीं है कि जो आपस में एग्रीमेंट हो रहा हो दो कंपनियों के बीच में, दोनों कंपनी सेम फील्ड में वर्क करती है. इट में पॉसिबल कि एक कंपनी किसी दूसरे फील्ड में वर्क कर रही है, दूसरी कंपनी किसी दूसरे फील्ड में वर्क कर रही है और वो दोनों आकर के एक बॉन्ड बनाते हैं, मीन्स फेडरेशंस क्रिएट करते हैं. तो दोनों के बिजनेस प्रोसेस में, दोनों के बिजनेस मॉडल में, दोनों के थॉट में, दोनों के नजरिए में, सोचने में अंतर होगा. सो लॉजिकल एंड ऑपरेशनल लेवल यही कहता है कि देयर आर वेरियस डाइवर्सिटी नेचर इन द बिजनेसेस and to aggregate that businesses in a single infrastructure or a single platform. And if we are अगर हम ये करने में सक्सेस हो जाते हैं, देन दिस वन इज अ क्लाउड फेडरेशन. And at this level, policies and rules for interoperations are defined. And this is the one level where all the decisions are made as to how and when to lease a service or to leverage a service from. How we can take the service and how we can provide the service. हम सर्विस कैसे ले सकते हैं, सर्विस कैसे दे सकते हैं. सर्विस लेना है तो लीज पे लें या खरीद लें. लीज पे लेने का मतलब कुछ टाइम पीरियड के लिए खरीदें या परमानेंट खरीद लें. किराए पे लें, किराए पे लें तो कितना महीने का दें. ये सारी चीजें होती, हमारा डिसीजन होता है लॉजिकल एंड ऑपरेशनल लेवल पे. एंड द लॉजिकल कंपोनेंट डिफाइन अ कॉन्टेक्स्ट in which agreements among provider are settled and service are negotiated, whereas the operational component characterized and shape the dynamic behavior of the federations as a result of the single provider choice. And it is important at this level to address the following challenges. And these are the challenges at logical and operational level, that how should our federations be represented? How should our federations to be represented? How should we model? How should we model and represent a cloud service, a cloud provider, or an agreement? How should we define the rules and policies that allow provider to join a federation? What are the mechanisms in place for setting agreements among providers? What are the provider's responsibility with respect to each other? When should provider and consumer take advantage of federations? Which kind of services are more likely to be leased or bought? And how should we price resources that are leased, and which fractions of resources should we lease? The logical and operational level provide opportunity for both academics as well as industry. So this one is the second level, logical and operational level. Third level is the infrastructural level. Means protocol, interface, standards, programmatic interoperations, federated platform. These are all the components of infrastructure level. So third one is the infrastructure level, and the infrastructure level address the technical challenges involved in the enabling heterogeneous cloud computing system to interoperate seamlessly. Means heterogeneous cloud computing. This one is the same which we have already discussed in the second level, logical and operational. Heterogeneous cloud computing system means we are talking here to enabling heterogeneous cloud. जैसे हमने पिछली बार बात किया कि we are trying to make a federations between two companies which are working in different segments, and if we are merging these two services and create a federated cloud, then this cloud provide a heterogeneous types of services. So it deals with the technology barrier that keeps separate cloud computing system belonging to different administrative domains by having standardized protocol and interfaces, and these barriers can be overcome. And at this level, it is important to address the following issues. First one is, what kind of standards should be used? Second one, how should design interfaces and protocols be designed for interoperations? Which are the technologies to be used for interoperations? And how can we realize a software system, design platform components, and service enabling interoperability? So these are the three levels of intercloud stack or cloud federation stack. Now, what are the benefits of cloud federations? So we can say that federations of cloud resource allow client to optimize enterprise IT services delivery. The federations of cloud resource allow a client to choose the best cloud service provider in terms of flexibility, cost, and availability of services to meet a particular business or technological need within their organization. Federations across different cloud resource pool allow applications to run in the most appropriate infrastructure environment. The federations of cloud resource also allow an enterprise to distribute workload around the globe, move data between separated networks, and implement innovative security models for use access to cloud resources. There are various benefits, but there are also some weaknesses. And if we are talking about the weaknesses of cloud federations, then the federations of cloud resource is the difficulty in brokering connectivity between a client and a given external cloud provider, as they each possess their own unique network addressing scheme. And to resolve this issue, cloud provider must grant client the permission to specify an addressing scheme for each server the cloud provider has extended to the internet. This provides customer with the ability to access cloud services without the need for reconfigurations when using resource from different service providers. Cloud federations can also be implemented behind a firewall, providing clients with a menu of cloud service provided by one or more trusted entities. तो ये सारी कहानी थी हमारी क्लाउड फेडरेशन की ऑफ फेडरेटेड क्लाउड।